Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another edition of Tarheel by Dark. In this episode, in this scene, we find ourselves just outside the governor's mansion in Raleigh, on the streets, where the resident villain, the apparent villain, it has recently hijacked a car and has started it and is taking off. And two of our other residents are taking off after her, Enzo and Woodrow. Now, she is about 30 feet ahead, and she'll be starting just moments before they get a chance to. So she will be about 30 feet ahead of them unless they can make up the distance.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off on foot after.
Oh. Okay, so third's
right.
joined us. Okay.
So
Yeah.
That's a third party trying to chase her down.
Yeah.
Word, let's do it.
I'm gonna
Okay.
close that distance in my car really fast.
I'm gonna close that distance on foot really fast.
Yeah.
Alright.
If this is the top of the round, I'm spending 4 blood on celerity extractions.
Is it 1 point of blood per celerity you want for an extra action?
Yes.
1 point
Yes.
per action.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Yes.
spend 1 for 1 extra action.
All right. And traffic is clear for this round.
Yes.
Sweet. So I guess whatever she makes her roll, and then
Yeah.
we make our roll.
She
Yeah,
makes her.
because she's ahead, yes. And in the process, she has already spent some blood to boost her attributes. So
Sure, whatevs. Do it live.
let's see. All right. And for this, she is at. Let's see. We said she was at a slightly higher difficulty.
Yep.
Yes. It's by one.
Okay. All right. So rolling.
Wow.
That's 10, 20, 30, 40. Yeah, so that's 40 feet that she's increased the lead on this turn. So she's now currently 70 feet ahead of you. Unless
Okay.
you close.
3.
70 feet ahead.
All right.
But you're at a
Jake, you wanna roll
-5.
nine-
Or you're at
nine
a
dice for
5
me?
difficulty. 9? Okay.
9 to diff 5, yeah. Or you can roll it for me and Jake can
I'm
roll
gonna
his
go
roll.
ahead and roll my.
Wait.
Let me
Actually,
know.
if you want to, just go camera. Go. Don't worry about an initiative roll. We'll just do it from in the order that the guys are showing up in the camera.
I don't care. Whatever order that is, just tell me if I go
Let's
first
see.
or last.
On mine, left to right is Jake,
Alright, I'm gonna
then
hit her with this
Mitchell, then
car.
DJ.
Okay.
Right.
I'll
Here
roll
comes,
last.
here comes a drive roll. I'm gonna hit her with this car. 70 feet. That's nothing. Alright.
So next drive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Wow.
successes.
7. Shit. So
Die, motherfucker, die.
6? Wait.
Daka,
Yeah.
daka.
So
All right,
10 feet.
So you're 10 feet behind her.
Yo, I'm in a
Yeah.
car. You're telling me I can't cover 70 feet in a car and 6 successes?
Yeah, because they're only doing 10 feet of success. They said that was the flat
Yes.
rate.
But
That's
it's
what
a
it was.
car.
Yeah, that's
Flat
the
rate,
flat
sorry.
rate.
feet
Alright,
per,
alright,
Yeah,
per
but you're coming from
success.
a dead stop too.
All right.
So you're 10 feet behind her.
Yes.
You made up how many feet there, Thomas? 3?
Yeah, 3. So I'm 40 feet behind.
All right. So anybody want to roll 9 for me?
Yeah. Do it.
All right, Jake, do it.
You only got 1 success, unless it's actually 2, because you said it's div 5.
Yep. Okay, now roll 9 more
5.
for me.
All right, celerity.
Yep, that's celerity.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so
Yeah, I
Two
botched
more.
that.
you need to
I'm
all
out.
remember your Wait, that was a
All right,
Was that a bot?
I'm keeping track. All right, next roll, Jake.
Oh, that sucks. Another 2.
Yeah, I
6.
botched in my
Okay.
celerity, so I probably tripped over my own feet.
No, actually, you ran into a hot dog cart.
There you go.
There you
So,
go.
Yes, in the middle of the night, you ran into a hot dog cart. This is Raleigh.
so
You're gonna overtake her on your 4th
the
celerity
box
round.
just means you
No.
don't make up any ground.
That
So
was my third
Okay.
celerity round because I had my first
All right.
round, then 3.
All right.
Oh,
how
wait,
many
okay,
total?
so
How many total footage was that, PJ?
Oh, I ended up with 10 successes.
3
so
over.
Yeah.
3 over.
I'm at
close.
her door window, and I'm just gonna reach my clawed hand through and hit her in the face with a claw.
All right, do it.
How many dice?
go for it. She's distracted trying to drive.
5, 11 dice to hit her.
Shit.
Nice. Oh, fuck. She's probably done for.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
Fuck.
Now she will
Hold on.
skip.
1, 2,
Now-
3,
now
4,
he's
5,
not done
6,
though.
7,
He's not
8,
done
9,
though.
10, 11, 12. That's 12 successes.
He has to add his damage to this and
Yeah, those.
again.
Yeah, those. You count those 10s as double.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. So then,
11 plus your strength.
no, it's straight conversion because my claws give me +1.
Right.
So 12. Oh, plus my strength. I'm sorry. 12 plus another 6. So 18.
Ow.
I think she's a pancake.
You're gonna
You didn't
dash her
pop
right
your,
here.
You didn't pop your claws though, right?
I have my clawed gauntlets, not my claws. My actual.
So it's just
claws.
lethal.
Because I didn't want to ask you. I wanted to try to interrogate her.
7, 8,
So it's just lethal.
9,
Lethal.
10.
Okay.
I think it's 10 if you got
Yeah,
vicious.
it's just 10. It's just 10 lethal.
10
Just-
lethal?
Ow. Ow. That'll put her in torpor.
Well, she gets to soak.
If she don't soak.
What's her
yeah.
stamina and fortitude?
You know what? You punch her, or well, you essentially claw her,
Yeah.
Probably rip her face off.
and she passes out
All right. I'll reach through and
because
drag her
she
out of the
doesn't
car.
have enough stamina. She
Okay.
didn't
I reach in the car
buff.
and drag her out. Which was like,
She didn't even
No, I'm
think
not
to
fucking
buff
doing
her
this.
stamina. She was just like, I gotta get out of here. I'm out of here.
nope. As soon as she hijacked that guy's car, she fucking broke, the rules. So she was mine. So I drag her ass out of the car. I'm like,
All right.
okay.
All right, FYI, guys, just so you know so you know where you're at. Okay, where I'm circling right now with my cursor. This is the prince. This is the governor's mansion. This is where the prince holds court at. That Elysium I was talking about is right here. She got right about there before you caught her.
I mean, I can't see anything on my end other than your picture, but
Insane.
Yeah. All I see is black screen on mine.
Damn it, Google. Either way, she barely got to the end of the block.
cool. Yeah.
Alright, and now I ram into them with my.
2 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he would because he didn't hit the brakes. So yeah, he
I
would
mean,
ram into.
can I make like a drive roll to try not to hit them?
I don't know if
Yes.
that's Walt's call.
Yes. You were right behind. So let's
Yeah, 10
say,
feet.
at a 9 to
Alright.
not hit it.
All right. Dude,
Yeah,
look.
but I hope you got them anti-lock brakes.
I do. I got 1 success.
You hit the brakes and come up about half an inch away.
Alright, I flick a cigarette at Woodrow.
Now you do see that there is as basically as he manages to get the car, slowed down. You do see that there's a homeless man who has been sitting on the corner here watching all of this. He simply shakes his head. He saw you drag her out of the car. He saw her jack the guy. Yeah.
At like breakneck speed though, like a blur.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Yeah. So let
But
me
he
go over to
does
that
have
homeless guy.
in his hand there is a oddly bottle-shaped paper bag. So
Yeah.
Woodrow is just dragging the woman by her hair, and he'll like walk by. He'll just dragging her across the ground. He'll high five Enzo as he walks by.
yeah, I mean, I'll kick open one of the doors.
And he just drags her up the steps.
Yeah, let me walk over to this homeless guy that witnessed all this. Hey, how's it going, man? Pretty exciting night, isn't it?
yeah, he's fast.
How you feeling tonight? You look pretty drunk.
I'm not. I swear to drunk, I'm not God, officer.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate, man. Is there a liquor store nearby?
Yeah, back that way. He points back the same. Actually, can you see the map at all
We got
now?
the map.
We can't.
Yes.
We got the map
Okay,
here.
all right. Like I said, this where I'm circling is the prince. This is the governor's mansion. This is where the prince holds his court at. This area right here is that those museums I was talking about. This is Elysium. You stopped her right about here. This is also where that homeless guy is sitting at.
Okay.
When you ask about the liquor store, he points back this direction.
Okay, and I see the beer and wine place.
Yeah.
So, it's your lucky night, man. Why don't we take a walk down to the liquor store and let me hook you up? I got a little cash here. I'll pull out a little wad of cash that I got on me. We're gonna get pretty tipsy tonight, man.
I'm pretty tips. Everybody in the club get tipsy.
Hey, you can never have enough, right? Come on, follow me.
Right, man. You got it right. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't noticed, he's like 10 sheets to the wind at this point.
Yeah, well, he's gonna be blackout drunk. Taking him to the liquor store. I'm gonna buy like a fifth of just some rot gut liquor, and I'm gonna sit down with him and watch him guzzle the whole thing. If he resists that, I will force it down his throat.
Oh no, he doesn't resist at all.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna get him to the point where he passes complete out. Hey, if he's got alcohol poisoning, not my problem.
But yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Actually, you see, he actually passes out, not in the parking lot, not in the building, in the dead center ass middle of the road, right there.
Okay, well, I'm not completely inhuman, so I will pull him out of the middle of the road and just kind of prop him up against a light post and kind of give him a little pat on the head and walk away.
Never mind.
There you go. Breach
Yeah.
fixed.
You got him up
He was drunk.
against
He
the
didn't see a
light
thing.
post.
He was drunk.
He probably won't remember anything that happened tonight.
Won't remember a blasted thing. All right.
So meanwhile, back over at the governor's mansion where PJ's went all caveman on Maria.
Next.
I walk up there because they said they wanted her detained, and I just like slam her body down in front of Biltmore.
Biltmore will see you coming. because he's standing there, waiting for whoever to bring her back. He sees you coming and says, "Well done. I'll take her from here. But first," he pulls a pencil out of his jacket, um, and he just walks over, and it's already sharpened. He just walks over, shunk, into her chest, and he picks her up, and he drags her. He's a little nicer. He drags her by the arm, and he drags her away. You can follow him or not.
I do.
Your choice.
Because I'm not
You follow?
100%. I'm not 100% for sure on him. Because last time he was under her sway or whatever, and
Okay. He actually continues dragging her. He looks behind him and looks at you, and cocks his head sideways and just nods and keeps walking with her. And he takes you to the office, or he drags her to the office and
Hey,
sets her up in her usual chair.
all right. But yeah, I held the door open for my buddy Enzo.
Okay. All right, so you both are in the office. He of course sets her down. He goes and sits in his own chair. Nicely done, boys. Nicely done.
Hey, you're fucking fast, man.
Hmm?
Talking to Woodrow.
Woodrow looks over and he's like, "Yeah, I've been told that before."
I should have just hit you with the car, so you'd be that fast.
I'm not.
Of course,
I'm not. I don't know if that helps you actually hitting me with a car.
Of course, I've seen Bruja just as fast, but anyway, I will actually handle the interrogations. I've got some personal questions to ask her. Don't worry, she's not gonna get to me again.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm fine.
That's not very reassuring, you know. She's not going to get to me again. I mean, she already got to you. Maybe you could use a little assistance so you don't, wind up eating.
Now, Josiah had not left. He's still there.
Sure.
And actually, you see, he actually speaks up. Actually, having walked over to the office door, he actually speaks up. They have a point.
Suppose you're right. Would you rather?
No, I'm gonna leave this one to you.
But yeah, let's hang out in case she wants to do it the hard way.
He thinks a minute, looks at you straight in the face. Good
Which
point.
you?
Sorry, looks at Enzo. Sorry, looks at Enzo straight in the face. Good point. I don't like getting my hands dirty unless necessary.
I really, really do.
I know.
I don't.
know.
I actually don't really care about doing it at all, but I just want to make sure, also, not that I think that you would stiff us, but, we should probably get compensated not so far future.
Well, I mean, I didn't think we even had to say it.
Yeah.
She's an enemy of the state. Of course she'll be compensated.
Yeah, that movie was not very good.
Actually, sire, you and I need to discuss their compensation.
What's
And
there to discuss? Cut him a boon and be done with it.
You know
See?
what? Let's make it a princely.
Right.
A princely apiece.
Sounds good to me. Pleasure
That
doing
seems
business
good.
with you.
Sounds wonderful. You do whatever you have to do. If she decides that her demonic powers let her get back up or something, I'll give her another goodnight kiss. And Woodrow will sit on the heels of his feet and just stare at her.
Actually, turnabout's fair play. He will reach up his own wrist and bite it and stick it to her mouth. When he's satisfied, he'll pull away and lick the wound closed.
Does she wake up from drinking his blood? Is he potent enough?
She's staked. She can't move anyway.
Damn it, this Josiah speaks up. My son, you did just say that you don't like getting your hands dirty. Enzo's right there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I want her bound to me for what she
Oh
did.
no, that's not the. Oh yeah, she's gonna be bound. She would be perfectly bound. But I kind of have the. I'm thinking here that Mr. Enzo is chomping at the bit to get in to our beloved enemy of the state here.
Oh, I mean, you mean you can just give her to me when you're done?
Woodrow will pull back her eyelids and make her head face forward.
Uh-huh.
And he'll say, yeah, you guys are like ventures or whatever, so like dominate her to do what you say.
Before we do anything, this is Josiah speaking.
Mhm.
Before we do anything, we need answers.
Yes. I suppose you have questions, specific questions you'd like to ask her. Would you like to go first, sir?
All right,
Because you said,
noted,
sir.
noted, noted,
Because you
noted.
said, sir, were you looking at Josiah?
He was looking at Josiah. Yeah.
I just want to know if she's wrapped up in. No, I say wrapped up. I want to know if she was the cause of the late Roderick.
Let's find out. Boys, keep an eye on her. In case she wakes up. Walks over. Yank! And her eyes slowly come open.
I just shove my fist into her mouth.
Is there any like chairs in here that are made of wood?
Oh yeah, several. They're all made of wood.
I'm gonna break off a chair leg. I'll spend the blood for potence. And I'll shove it in her chest.
Like immediately when she starts doing this weird chanting, I just try to shove as much as my fist as possible into her mouth.
Okay. Alright. She's got a rather tiny mouth, so she can't really bite you.
I'm wearing a gauntlet anyway. Like,
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, true.
You
true.
did knock
So,
out
okay.
a couple teeth. There's a couple teeth laying on the floor now.
Okay. Like, don't wake up chanting. We're like, no way.
Yeah. So I think that
You see
even
Josiah shakes his head.
she's staked now. Yeah, with this chair leg.
Yeah.
Securely.
Yeah, she's staked.
Making sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's frozen.
I was secretly hoping that we wouldn't have to do this the hard way.
Oh, well, she's about to make my day.
Well, the only thing I want to know is if she was behind the whole Tyson incident. After I get that information, she's yours to do with as you please. Of course, assuming, and you see he nods over to Biltmore. Of course, assuming that our prince has no qualms about that.
I've got a few other questions for her.
Yeah, we got questions and whatnot too,
Uh,
but we wouldn't want to waste your time with that.
Son, do me a favor. Look inside. Look in that desk. Third drawer down. Second compartment.
he goes. He goes over to it. What's he find? Because you're gonna find
Hey,
something.
he actually finds that there's a staple gun in there.
Look.
If she wakes up again, Channing, you know what to do.
I forgot I had that. He walks back over with the staple gun. All right, Mr. Enzo. Since you seem so adamant about doing these sorts of things, wake her up.
Yeah, all right, whatever, man. He'll go over and I guess he'll bite his tongue and then like stick it in her
Well,
mouth.
ah, wow. Okay.
Spit a bunch of blood down her throat.
Okay. So
And then he'll
now
slap her
she's.
really hard.
So now she's one dot to you. Okay. um. Biltmore has a thought. Wait. He points at himself. He points at Enzo. Mr. Dannington, would you
Yeah.
care to do? Would you care to do the same? She might be a
Mm,
little more willing to talk.
I don't want to.
Yeah, damn right you don't. She's mine now.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I would not like
Very
to.
well.
I will sit behind her though, and he will move and sit behind her.
Very well. Very well. Mr. Enzo, please remove the stake.
No.
No.
Yeah, she's chanting fucking magical bullshit. If we take out the stake, I'm taking out her tongue. I'm gonna
She
keep
can't
it.
tell us
He
anything.
holds up a finger, and he goes over to her himself. Puts one hand on her shoulder, one hand on the stake, and looks her in the eyes. He pulls up her eyelids. You will talk to us. You will not attempt to affect us with any of your demonic magic.
Why can't we just say you can't use any? Because like theoretically, she could use demonic magic to like help her get away, and that wouldn't be affecting us. So let's just say she can't use magic.
You are not allowed to use any disciplines while in my presence,
Sure, that's good enough for me.
he says as he's looking right at her. And he pulls. And she just kind of cracks her neck a little bit. What do you want? Ah, good. She's coherent. Now, Maria. Maria Jones, by the way. At least that's what she goes by.
What's your actual name?
She doesn't. She just growls and doesn't say anything. Biltmore looks her in the eyes again. Say it. And you can hear the emphasis in his voice. Opoznane. Oh, good. There we go.
And can you spell that? Because that sounded like there were like some like snake S's in there, and I'm not really sure what the fuck that is.
You're actually saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She just.
Would you write it down?
Opoznane. Biltmore would go over to his desk, pick up a pad and that pencil that got somehow discarded, with a little bit of blood stains on it, and write the name he thinks, and I'll put it in chat.
I can't see the chat, but that's fine.
Oh.
That's fine.
OPOZ.
Yeah.
OPOZNEA.
OPOZNEA. Yeah.
Opoznanea.
Okay,
He takes it over to her and shows it to her, and she just, yes. Good. Now we have the creature's name.
Yeah. I will write the name down and hand a piece of paper to Enzo. That piece of paper to Enzo.
Okay.
I guess I put it in his head.
Now, tell me, Opie. And at this, you see a wicked grin spread across his face, and she just, tell me, Opie, who's your master? And she looks up and says, which one, weakling?
This is important.
Oh, she has multiple.
Well, I mean, you and me, soon to just be me, after I take all this blood out, top her back off.
I don't mean that kind. I would have said Dometer. Or regnant. Give me the names of your demonic masters. And she just and spits a bloody globule at his feet. Enzo?
Hard way. I guess he'll grab her arm like up on the bicep area, and I'll spend another blood for potence, and I'll just like start twisting it, and twisting it, and twisting it until it like comes off.
Nice.
Woo!
You want me to roll, or is it good with?
We're good. We're good. You doing potence? It just pop. She's not a combat character. She's not a combat person at all.
Alright. So once I've ripped it off, I'll slap her with her own hand and be like, answer those questions.
But she does have a couple of neat tricks. As you grab her arm, actually, yeah, let's roll back. I just thought about this. Let's roll back just a little bit.
Sure.
As you grab her arm.
If it's some kind of thaumaturgy, she has to chant or move her fingers or something. And if she does either of those things, I'm shoving my fist in her mouth.
Again.
Never mind, she's smart enough not to.
Okay.
I didn't think she had to.
Yeah, no, for any thaumaturgy.
Yeah, for Thom, you do. You do for Thom, yeah.
Okay, alright. Never mind.
She will get these hands for sure.
Yep.
So, arm pops off and she lets out Actually, not even a whimper. She just sits there. She actually starts grinning and chuckling a little. You think that hurts?
Okay.
No, I'll take a bite out of it.
Think what my masters would do to me, have already done to me. That's nothing.
Okay, we'll just dominate her to say it then. I don't. This is why we even waste time with torture. We could just dominate her. She's fucking stupid.
It's about
Oh,
that
man.
time
Yeah.
that you
Don't ruin
see
it.
Nope.
Josiah's right hand starts sliding into his coat pocket, his inside coat pocket.
Okay. Woodrow's gonna reach
Okay.
up and he is going to use his like claws to saw out a big chunk of her hair. And he's like, "Hey, just want to make sure I have some personal effects so I can do some weird ass thaumaturgy shit and make your life miserable." He sets it on the table.
Wow. Okay. Um, Biltmore sees his sire doing something and looks over at him.
My eyes don't leave the chick, just in case.
He's keeping
As
her in his peripheral.
As his hand continues, you catch the glimpse of what he pulls out of his pocket.
Mhm.
It is a slender silver object. And he speaks. Oh, I'm sure we're well aware of what your master's done to you. This, however, and you see, he unwraps his hand around a silver-plated crucifix.
She
This,
hisses and
however,
turns away.
I'm sure they have not. Oh, look at that, gentlemen.
Enzo will like cross himself with her hand.
Now, I'm not usually the type to do this. I like to keep myself pure. And I'm not usually a very violent man, but when someone starts screwing with my livelihood, with my blood, I don't take very kindly to that, Miss Maria. As he's been approaching the whole time, the cross held out, at arm's length, purposefully with it held in her eyesight.
Yeah, she keeps looking back at it and just trying her best to turn away. My masters will destroy you.
Oh.
I'm sure they will. But as for us, and the ones of us in this office, you're going to cooperate.
Never. Her voice physically changes.
With this, you see Josiah actually, he pulls his hand back with an open palm, and you see he literally backhands this creature.
And you hear a gruesome snap. And you see a burn mark on her cheek in the shape of a cross. With a little bit of weird outline because of the way it hit. But yeah. Pain is nothing.
Yeah, I know. Like this paint shit doesn't work, guys. Can we just go back to dominate because it works like super good?
Oh no, I know. I just wanted to do that.
No, it's fine. I'm just like, want to get this done so she dies. Tired of
So,
seeing.
do what you do. Do what you do. I just wanted to. I felt obliged to give her a swift pop across
Okay.
the face.
Woodrow will rip her eyelids off and point her face at Biltmore. Make her talk.
Ow. Okay. Thank you, Woodrow. I was just about to do that a little less violently. Thank you for making it more fun.
Woodrow shrugs impassively.
He'll stare into her eyes. Tell me the names of your masters. She's. Hang on, guys, gotta find it.
Okay, I was like, I know that has to be like 15 S's. I'm not sure what
Yeah,
that is.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She just.
No, I know.
Agramon. Yes, and Mammon. Ah, that one I know.
Is there another one that we should know about?
Answer. He stares at her again. Answer. Balfegor.
Oh my god. Did you whore yourself to
Are you
literally
done?
every demon?
Are you done?
She's probably just a nerd. She didn't even know any of these things.
Well, he looks at Josiah. I know one of those names. Do you know any of the others? You're a little better at this than I am.
Should I make an occult roll for any of these?
Yes, yes, go for it.
Okay.
It's actually Josiah's eyes actually cut over to you, Woodrow, when Biltmore asked him that.
Okay, I will spend a willpower, and can you roll me 8 dice?
You.
Alright, I will put him on the screen. Not bad. Not bad. Okay,
You got 5.
5, yeah.
let's find them. Okay, you actually know them. Let's see. I'll look them up one by one and give you their descriptions or their purviews and that sort of thing.
Sure. And if you have like links or whatever for this, like you guys use like a wiki or whatever, like if you could send it to me on Facebook, just because I made the roll, so I can like reference them later in scenes, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Here's Agramon.
All right, now keep in mind he needs him on Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Can do. PA. Okay.
All right, FYI, guys, the weather's getting bad my way, so if I drop it, that's why.
We got you. And also, whatever you tell me, Walt, you guys can just assume that I'm giving you all of this information without any kind of reservation. Like I'll just tell you exactly whatever.
Okay.
Cool.
Agramon is a greater demon of fear. Let's see. Message. Posted. Now that one is not in the actual White Wolf wiki. I just looked it up.
Sure.
Belphegor is cool.
And
I think he's
the
like a
other
sloth
three are the selfish three. They are Greed Mammon, Lust Carnala, and Pride, if I remember right, is Balfegor. Let me make
Nah,
sure.
man. It's not. It's like sloth or avarice or something.
Let me see.
Definitely not pride. You often go
Gluttony.
shit.
Gluttony, actually.
Yeah, right on.
So Balfegor is Gluttony. And I will get all these together, but you can.
Sure.
I'll message you their names and you can look them up.
No big deal. Sure. So I will tell everybody that's what those demons are.
And you look over at her. Biltmore will look at her. Karnala. No wonder. She got
Excuse me,
me.
Biltmore.
She,
If I can make a
yeah,
suggestion, when you
yes.
dominate her next, can you just ask her to answer all of our questions while in this room truthfully and completely, so that we no longer have to use dominate?
Very well. As I was saying, Karnala, that's why she got to me. Anyway,
You dog.
oh, be quiet. He looks at Maria Opoznanea, says, "From now on, any questions that I or any of these other gentlemen ask you, you will answer truthfully and completely. Am I clear?" She just sighs. Fine.
How big,
Good.
how big are your tits?
She looks at you, looks back at Biltmore. Do I really? Ahem.
Your dominating didn't work.
No, but what was Biltmore said? Ahem, as a sort of pointed
Yeah, I know. But that's what I said.
34C. No more questions about that. Okay.
Right, whatever. So, were you behind the whole Tyson thing?
Tyson. Wait. Oh, never mind. I was just reading chat. Sorry. Tyson. Tyson was a wimp. Tyson did not worship who I worship.
Oh, that's fucking inconvenient. Do you have any infernal minions that follow your command?
No.
Do you know the whereabouts of any other infernalists?
I only know of one that is within the state.
Do you know of any more that are coming to this state?
I imagine he might have brought some with him, but I do not know for sure.
Fine. Who is this individual that you know?
He goes by Thanatos.
Okay. Is there a name that we would know him by in our kindred society, like any other aliases or pseudonyms?
Hang on. Let me see if that information was, this is
No,
actually, what? Huh? She
no,
doesn't?
no, no.
Okay. Alright, never mind. Okay. Um, I have only ever called him Anatos or Sire.
Okay, it's your sire. Cool. So, like, how do you get in contact with him?
He gets in contact with me.
Okay. Like by your phone or what?
No, he always knows where I am.
Okay. Do you know any juicy dirt on Santa Claus here, whatever the fuck you call him, Thanatos?
He tells me very little. He only introduced me to my masters. and taught me what I know.
Okay. What infernal thaumaturgy do you possess?
How do they call it in human tongue? Phobos and pleasure.
Okay, I'll write those two down. Are you possessed of any powers that are not commonly possessed by other kindred?
But of course.
Alright, what? What else can you do?
Would you care for me to show you?
No, I don't at all. I want you to describe them with words. Use your words, little girl.
You and your puny kind commonly call what I and my brothers call daimoinon.
Okay. I write down one down.
Otherwise, I was taught things that any good Ventru would be taught, as well as a couple of other things.
Okay, the other couple things would be.
Well, if you puny creatures hadn't been following me, I could have escaped easily into the shadows.
You were pretty puny.
Puny seems to be a real relative term when I came into your door and slapped you one time and dragged you out by your hair.
Think what you will.
Josiah speaks up. Two things. One, Mr. Dannington, did anyone see that?
What?
Did anyone see that, Mr. Dannington?
Oh, a bum. But, and maybe a traffic camera. So, if you could handle that traffic camera, that'd be nice if there is one on the street. And the other thing would be a bum that that new brew house taking care of.
Very
Will?
good. Second thing.
Will.
Yeah.
You know of a specific bug in the room and who owns it? You get a text.
Josiah, no, doesn't acknowledge it.
Okay.
He feels the phone, but he doesn't acknowledge it.
Okay.
And number two, my prince, it would be the recommendation as the Duke of the Wake District that you place this Thanatosis or Santa Claus under Amaranth.
I was considering it. A very good idea. But let's do it not for diablerie, but to dusting. I don't want his foul blood tainting the other kindred.
Not to offend Prince Biltmore, but what your sire suggested specifically was Amaranth. Or was Diablerie. Amaranth equals Diablerie.
I'll do it.
Just so you understand.
Yeah. I know. He tweaked it a little bit. Said not Amaranth, but to dusting, permanent death is what he was saying. Final death.
He changed it to a blood hunt.
Yeah.
Sure.
Not Amaranth, but blood hunt.
I will bring up the same concern that we had last time, and the same reason we did this with Tyson. Because if he was an Infernalist, we wanted to make sure that his soul was utterly and irrevocably able to come back. We cannot assure that without Diablerie, but you as Prince can make that decision. And should he come back, obviously, this will be your cross to bear.
I have an idea. I am loath to do it because they haven't liked me of late. We start with this one and bring her to them. And he looks at Josiah.
They would enjoy that greatly.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
If we're on the same sheet of music.
He becomes, or he and she, he when we find him, she becomes the prisoner of the rings.
I don't know what that means.
You know, those movies suck. They were just
My-
like a bunch of
My
people walking around.
knight, he says, my knight brought it up to me before. The prison of air.
I don't really know.
That Merlin was trapped in by the Lady of the Lake. In this case, the roles are slightly changed.
Your call.
They
Yeah,
could
well-
probably get more information out of her as well.
Sure. I mean, I feel like prisons are just places where super powerful evil infernalists escape from, but once again, you're free to do as you wish.
It
I
has
thought
been
that it was agreed that I was getting there when this was over.
the prison has been described to me thusly. Her body shall be scattered among the planets. Her spirit also among the planets. Need I go on?
There
I
is
mean,
but one thing.
You can say like all you want about like scattering among planets or whatever, but I don't know how far the reach of demons is. But there's probably a reason that like everybody just doesn't like beat demons. So
I'm inclined.
you do you.
I'm inclined to agree with Mr. Puttanesca. Right.
Oh yeah, I guess technically you did say that Puttanesca could have him. Her, he could have her, not him, I guess. So you could scatter him to the whatevers, but
Yeah, I don't want her fucking spirit going to those stars or whatever. I need that shit.
Think of it as an act of goodwill, Prince.
yeah.
Very well. Maria, or Oposnanea, you will stay here until Mr. Enzo directs you. He's allowed to do with you as he wishes. If you can, he looks at Enzo. If you can get any more information out of her, I would very much like to know.
All right, I'll try the old-fashioned way.
You won't. Only thing you'll be able to do is beat her unconscious, whatever you do. So, but
Well,
you can go ahead. You can try.
We'll see.
You can have fun with her.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you can have fun with her.
all right, so I'll take that table leg and shove it back through her chest.
Okay. All right. She's staked. She doesn't
Well,
even resist.
Woodrow looks at his paper and he's like, "Cool, I have some research I got to do or whatever." So, Biltmore, Josiah, where do you guys keep the real shit at?
Josiah points up. He points upward. I believe I had already granted you access to the library here.
All right, well, I'm gonna take some shit then. Oh, we should have asked her if she had any shit. Like if she had a place where she kept shit like
Well,
books.
I mean, I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her over and over and over until her mind is mush, or she tells me.
Are you like
Oh.
I'm not 100% for sure. Like if you have the proper you know
Oh, there's one
strength
big
to
thing.
dominate her
There's
mind.
one big thing she left out because I forgot about it.
Okay, cool. What?
Once a day, she could turn up to 13 pounds of anything into gold
Sweet.
just by touch.
Okay.
So make her do it to her own feet every day for the rest of her life.
Has to be non-living. Sorry. Actually,
And
technically,
technically, yeah. Technically, it'll work. It'll work.
Okay.
She needs to have a heartbeat.
Oh,
It'll work.
boy.
She I tell Enzo while you're here, see if you can like dominate her to make sure that you can do it all right.
Definitely can. All right. I guess I'll like look at her while this like steak is still in her or whatever, and
Now, for this, I'm gonna have you do the roll for it.
Yeah, for
okay,
sure.
of course.
So,
1 second.
Like, is she weaker or greater gen than him? Because it will either increase or decrease his difficulty.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure she's far over than he is.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna try to make her forget that she's missing an arm.
wow. Gonna phantom limb her.
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, so it's wit subterfuge. Difficulty is her current willpower, and then I have fucking enchanting voice. Yeah.
So it's lowered by 2. It's different current willpower
Her current willpower -2.
-2. And then if she's equal gen to him, then that's the diff. And if she's better gen than him, increase it by 1 each time.
What's your gen?
10.
Like everybody in this game is 10.
Well, not necessarily.
But -10.
Okay. Just roll it.
All right, what's the difficulty then?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you what you got out of it. All right. Let's see. You made it.
All right, cool. So with 1 success, yeah, remove a
Yeah, 1
single
success.
memory.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So she thinks she has an arm now. Another arm. Doesn't exactly see it and is a little confused, but she knows it. She knows it's there.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I guess it works easy.
She has, in her mind, she has an invisible arm.
Sure. While you got her all dominated or whatever, I gotta ask her a question. I want to know where our fucking books are while we're here.
All right, well,
Me and Staker real quick.
Oh,
okay.
and you asked the question.
Yeah, hey yo bitch, like, do you have any books or any occulty items or anything that you keep?
My sire does.
Okay, great. So like, what do you own? Like, what do you have?
Run the jewels.
Yeah, like, give me the high note. Do you have anything of note or wealth or importance?
She wait, anything of note? I'm trying to think here.
Bank
Sorry.
account number, gold bricks, like what?
She tries to reach in the top of her dress with her missing arm, and she finally reaches with the other, pulls out a single feather made of gold. This is a small portion of what I was given.
This is like this is the most valuable possession you own is a golden feather.
No. Silly boy. This is part of it.
Okay, well, where's
Just a moment, and she
your fucking dragon
opens up
horde?
her. Huh?
Where's your fucking dragon horde at? What the fuck?
She actually opens up her purse that's actually on the floor. Now, in all this scuffle, she
Sure, whatever.
pulls out a phone and starts flipping through it.
Cool.
And shows you her bank information.
Okay, I'll take down her bank information.
Okay. She goes, now, the rest is granted me by my sire. That's only a little bit. You can tell she's got maybe 2 dots in her bank. Dots worth in her bank.
Sure.
The rest is gold.
Okay,
and
where's
my sire gives it
Yeah.
to me.
For clarification purposes, that's two dots worth of favors or 2 favors?
2 dots worth, so 8.
Sure. So, like, do you, like, have a stash of gold, or does your sire actually have the stash of gold? Because, like, you can transform shit to gold. I don't know why you don't have, like, a pile of gold at your house.
Being the master of the coven, he keeps most of it. Most of what I make. I am obliged to give it to him.
Where is this asshole?
What the fuck, yeah.
I never know. He comes to find me.
Well, okay.
Alright, fine.
And he will come to find you, most probably.
Oh, good. I'm gonna fucking kick the shit out of him.
Oh my god, that would save me so much time.
Not tonight, but soon.
Okay, whatever.
Oh.
I hope my buddy Enzo sucks out your soul and I never have to talk to you ever again because you're a waste of space, cunt. And then
She actually turns to you and smirks. Oh, that's so sweet.
Woodrow, you shouldn't say that word.
Woodrow will shove his magic stake into her chest, the one that makes it so your soul can't escape.
Okay. Alright, she goes frozen again.
To which Josiah's head nods. I knew that would come in handy.
For sure. Marquez is a good guy. Yeah. I guess I'm going to do some research, and Enzo can play around with her until whatever he's going to do.
Yeah. And
She's gonna be a new attraction at the
if
mansion.
he wants to do that off scene, he can. We don't have to go through any of that.
No, that's cool.
Needless to say, he has fun with her
Yeah. No.
while she's limp.
Yeah, we can leave
Kick her out of the helicopter.
Yeah, we can probably end this scene with
Well, there's one thing. If Kevin is back, there was one thing he wanted to do.
Sure.
Oh.
If Kevin is
Yeah.
here, it's cool.
I am patiently waiting outside of Elysium
Oh.
and obfuscate.
Oh, sure. Woodrow would actually probably drink 4 traits from the chick to get his own vitae back. And then we'll go up to Josiah's place and take some relevant books to what he needs to look up if there's anything up there. And then he will be leaving.
Okay. And what mode are you leaving by? Are you walking on foot or?
Yes.
Okay. So in that case, I'm in obfuscate outside, and I will be waiting for an opportune moment. If you take any back alleys or anything, just let me know.
I will.
Okay. I guess this will be a Dex and Stealth roll then.
Sure.
Just a second.
Also, that being said, what is your obs rating versus his auspex rating?
Oh, you have Auspex?
If he has it.
It is possible that I do.
Is it possible, or do you actually do?
I do not have objects.
Okay. That solves that then. So then I probably don't even need to roll, huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it then.
Yeah, you can attack me.
Okay, so surprise attack then.
Yeah.
With 4 successes,
Sure, you
so
hit me.
that's the hit. So now you are going to roll Stamina and Fortitude diff 6 versus my Willpower diff 6.
Sure. Somebody roll me 7 dice.
I got you.
Oh, look at my buddy Jake got me.
never mind.
I have 3.
Okay, so I have 4, so I actually win on that. It's for 1 turn since I only got 1 success over you, but you lose 5 stamina.
Okay.
And then, so damage is strength plus 1 for the stake plus 3 for the successes. Only 3.
Okay,
So,
I still get my fortitude.
yeah, whatever you got left.
Give me 2 dice to soak.
Nothing.
Okay, you're staked.
Okay.
3 successes is all you need to stake.
Yeah.
As you fall to the ground.
You did roll that at like diff 9 to stake, right?
Is it diff 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
You got no successes.
Okay.
Shittiest estimate ever.
So now it's initiative since we're out of surprise.
Absolutely. Can somebody roll me 1 dice?
I keep saying somebody. Who you fucking doing this, bro? You got a 1. That's what you
Alright.
get for saying that.
I will go last, I guess.
Okay. Same deal. Does my stakes are your no your that was 1 turn, so that was that turn.
Yeah. So I'll blow 3 blood for celerity.
Okay. Probably isn't gonna go very well. All right. Let me see what I want to do here.
I will declare I'm going to claw the fuck out of you.
Is this my stake is still coated in blood, correct? Is that how it works, or?
Well, like they have so many, like you have to reapply your blood because your blood has affected me.
Okay, so no.
Yeah.
Okay. So I struck you from the back.
Yep.
So you got hit in the back, and you're reacting.
I'll take my turn around, and then I will claw you.
Yeah, as that went terribly wrong, and I'm going first, I am spending 3 blood for celerity, and just fucking turn around and running.
Okay.
This won't be my night. This won't be my night.
Okay, well, I am going to keep pursuit.
Okay. We're in an alley, so all I gotta do is get around the corner.
Right, but
With
you
dex,
can't
opposed
activate
dex,
obfuscate or whatever in speed.
opposed dex athletics
Okay.
to see if he can catch you before you get around.
6. Okay. So I didn't use one of my celerities, so I still get that as an extra die to my dex. So I'm 7 dex. 9, 10, 11, or 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10 dice for me. I have 2 successes on my first run.
And I got 4.
Sure.
So does that put me around a corner away from him?
Yeah.
So am I
He
able?
knows you went around the corner, but he didn't catch you before you got around the corner.
Right. So will that allow me to reapply obfuscate then?
Do that. That's your
Make
action.
me a high low roll on a d10. Just call high or low and then roll it.
I'm sorry, what?
Make me either call high or low and roll a single d10.
Oh, okay. High.
Okay. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. And as I'm now in obfuscate, I'll just continue running away quietly.
Well, you can't run and keep your obfuscate up without making rolls.
Yeah, but he could walk. He could, basically.
Just walk away.
Yeah, you could walk away. I mean, you don't have to run.
Right. So yeah, whatever works. I'll just walk away now that I'm invisible again.
Sure. I'll pull out my phone and dial your number.
Oh, the Asimite number?
Yeah.
I don't have that with me, so
Okay.
I wouldn't be.
Voicemail.
I send
Right.
you a text and say you failed, and then I'll go home.
Very well. Quick and easy, which is good because I need to go to bed.
That's cool.
So, alrighty. There we have it, viewers. And Walt, you can wrap us up whenever you would like.
All right. We iris out the scene and done.